My so-called life is sponsored by... Oh, hold on. This machine says made in Britain. My so-called life is sponsored by... How's it going? I'm Godless Sewing and this is the Godless Sewing channel. So today I'm going to be talking about a 1952 Singer sewing machine that I rescued, and I'm going to be honest, I completely scored. I took my camera while I was out, so I have a ton of footage of beautiful Ventura, California, but there's a payoff. I finally scored one of those beautiful jet black Singer sewing machines, and this one's awesome because I had to replace the motor. So, as always, strap on a helmet, wear your seatbelt, and let's go sewing!
Take a ride, there's a party over there that ain't no job. It's live, it's all the way live. Don't even have to walk, don't even have to drive. Just slide, slippity slide. Just forget about the troubles in your 9 to 5 and just sail on. That's what you do, just sail on. Now the dude's so funky, hey, what do you think? What is it called? It's called a lakeside stank. Come along and ride on a fantastic voyage.
You know, every once in a while, I walk into a thrift store and I completely score. I am beyond stoked. I haven't looked up and see what model this is yet, but I am beyond stoked. It's missing a bunch of pieces, but I know a guy that may or may not have a ton of Singer sewing parts at his house.
Don't even have to walk, don't even have to drive. Just slide, slippity slide. Just forget about the troubles in your 9 to 5 and just sail on. That's what you do, just sail.
Action pulley between the cotton reel and the arm. It's getting the thread to pass cleanly through these two things before the needle that always makes threading up a machine so elaborate. The action of the arm itself is surprisingly simple. Just 2 levers fixed to the needle mechanism. It's wonderful what a vast range of movements can be derived from simple cranks and levers.
Backside notes on the sofa.
So, I have to say, I actually feel really accomplished. This is my Singer Frankenstein. I had to add a Sears Kenmore motor, and because they outsourced everything, it's a Mercury motor, and they made most of the motors for Sears and Kenmore back in the day. But it's a reliable motor, and it's about 15 years older than the machine, so they're both not necessarily young. As you can tell, I'm overly excited. So, like I always say, instead of talking about it, let's take a look at the machine.
Black Apollo, I'm in Viper 3. I have a bogey at my 10. I'm gonna go check it out.
So after all that work, we all know the cliche lines that I'm gonna say. Welcome to the fleet. I'm definitely not gonna put stickers on this one, but I'm actually really not over the fact that I Frankensteined a Sears Kenmore motor on an old Singer sewing machine. When I first got this, it was completely seized. It didn't work at all. I used the same old rubber mounts and everything for the motor, and it worked. The one thing though is that I do not have a bobbin case for it. I thought I did. It's probably in here somewhere, and eventually I will find it. But I was so excited that I got this thing working that, you know, I had to show it off. So, I don't believe in miracles. I only believe in hard work. And with a ton of lube, hard work, and a little bit of know-how, I got this machine going. And I have to say, I'm actually thoroughly impressed. So, welcome to the fleet, kid.
Hi, Lee.
Kara?
Don't freak out, it really is me. It's gonna be okay. I've been to Earth.
Let's be real. When I found that sewing machine, I felt like $1,000,000. I felt like Charlie Wilson in Venice Beach, 1982. So I still have not found the bobbin cover case, but I will. It's either in this room or I will call on Lord Amazon and it'll be here soon. So with that being said, I thank you for coming with me on this insanity of helping me find this 1952 Singer sewing machine. I'm stoked beyond imagination. So, as always, reinforce your seams, be yourself, and I will definitely see you next time.
Your ticket.